Hello viewers and welcome to yet another episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch, the program that is proudly brought to you by your police service, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, as a way of cementing police-public partnerships in the fight against crime. Elliot Kudzai Ganyani is my name, and like all times, it is always an extraordinary privilege to have you along. The 9-year jail term per counter for stock theft should be deterrent, but police continues to bust cattle rustling syndicate and recovering cattle in the process. Just recently, police in Chivu district accounted for a cattle rustling syndicate and recovered the stolen cattle. Chief Superintendent Mangeya, the officer commanding police Chivu district, caught up with Crime and Road Safety Watch.
Behind me is a head of cattle recovered by ZRP Chivu after arresting 2 suspected cattle rustlers. Circumstances are that ZRP Chivu received a tip-off from Madamombe area to the effect that there was one suspect, Enoch Ngoni, who was selling cattle suspected to have been stolen. And ZRP Chivu swiftly reacted to the information and summoned the complainant, and they went to Madamombe area where they apprehended the first suspect and took him to the police station, and upon interviewing, he implicated the other suspect, Enoch Tsotso, who happened to be an employee at Landlorder Farm 5 in Chivu, but he had gone to his rural area in Buhera. The police officers proceeded to Buhera and managed to arrest Enoch Tsotso. The 2 appeared in court, and Enoch Tsotso was sentenced to 9 years imprisonment, and Enoch Ngoni was remanded in custody. We want to thank members of the community for their usual support in giving us information. As ZRP, we want to urge farmers to regularly check their stock and activate village anti-stock theft committees.
Some of the villagers are counting their losses.
Takatengawo mombe dzekubiwa, takanga tisingazivi kuti mombe dzekubiwa sezvo tichigara padhuze nemunhu iyeye, tatisingambofungirira kuti mombe dzaidzo achiuya masikati machena. Asi ndoda kukurudzirawo ruzhinji rweZimbabwe kuti musatenge mombe idzodzo dzinenge dzisina kukliwa, kuti sitakazorwadziwa tanzwa kuti munhu iyeye mombe dzachiita zvekubiwa, munhu iyeye achibva abatwa achibva asungiwa.
Ndiri mumwe vamwe vakatengeserwa mombe dzakabiwa. Ndinorwadziwa nemari yangu because inini ndiri munhu anoforoma zvitina. Murume uyu tomuziva hedu achiita nezvemombe kubva anga ane nguva kareti rebei achiita nezvemombe. Saka tanga tisingazivi hedu kuti mombe idzi dzaari kutengesa idzi ari kudziwana sei. Saka tanobhadhara mari dzedu pasina mazuva takaona oteverwa nepolisi. Mombe dzedu dziya dzatakabhadhara ndobva dzatorwa dzese ndobva dzadzoserwa kumuridzi. Atakanga tisina kukilisa mombe nekuti iye akanga ati ndichazokudedzai toenda tonokilisa mombe kumapurisa. Ndine kurudziro mhuri yeZimbabwe kuti patinotenga zvipfuwo ndativei tichiteedzera vemutemo, polisi tichikilisa zvinhu zvedu kumapurisa kuitira kuti tisazoruze zvinhu.
The Crime and Road Safety Watch crew in Mashonaland East later caught up with the deputy spokesperson for Mashonaland East Province, Assistant Inspector Mishek Denere, who gave some words of advice to potential cattle buyers.
We would like to encourage our farmers to always follow the proper procedure whenever they want to sell their beast or their cattle. Like here in Chivu, we can see we have about 10 cattle which were stolen by an employee at that particular farm. It's so sad under that scenario. Please vet your employees before you engage them in any business. In this regard, we are also encouraging the potential buyers of stock to always follow the proper procedure. Look for police officers, look for witnesses who actually account for the particular cattle if they really belong to the owner. In this scenario, we have quite a number of potential buyers who are accounting losses owing to buying cattle from accused persons. It is always our plea that we should follow proper procedure whenever you want to buy, especially stock.
Ndotenda mapurisa eChivu akakwanisa kuti rikavhirawo mombe dzedu 10 dzanga dzabiwa nemukomana aitishandira. Chinonyondirwadza nechekuti mukomana uyu taimupa zvese, taimupa mari, taimupa chikafu, taimupa support, asi ndiye the same person futi aiita madhiri kunana madamombe nekuasisa achitibira mombe. Uye futi ndinotenda futi mataredzi mhosva akwanisawo kunyasomutonga akamupa mutongo wakareba unoenderana naye.
Still on cattle rustling, police in Manicaland busted yet another cattle rustling syndicate and managed to recover a lot of cattle in the process. Crime and Road Safety Watch also spoke to the deputy spokesperson for Manicaland Province, Assistant Inspector Wiseman Chinyoka, over the phone.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police Manicaland Province recovered a total of 32 cattle from Mozambique following a joint operation between Zimbabwe and the Republic of Mozambique. The operation was conducted on the 10th of July 2024 with a view to curb stock theft cases in border areas of the two countries. The cattle, which were all stolen in Zamuchaya area in Chipinge, were recovered in Mamutse area in Mozambique. The owner, by the name Waera Stole, a resident of Mafukwa village in Chipinge, has since positively identified and collected his cattle. Meanwhile, on the 12th of July 2024, 8 more cattle belonging to Mr. Godfrey Mutekwa were recovered in Mamutse area in Mozambique again, and the cattle which were stolen in Zikumuyo village under Chief Musikavanu were positively identified by the owner. As the Zimbabwe Republic Police, we implore the traditional leadership to take an active role in ensuring community participation in combating stock theft cases within their communities. We also encourage prompt reporting of stock theft cases, as this assists the quick investigation as well as detection of these cases. The public can employ the following strategies among others, and these include collective cattle penning, joining the neighborhood watch committees, the police constabulary unity, the crime liaison committees, village anti-stock theft committees, as well as utilizing vibrant existing structures within their communities in ensuring crime-free societies. We say, as the Zimbabwe Republic Police, let's join hands in fighting stock theft cases.
We now move on to Bulawayo, where an all-female criminal investigation department crack team apprehended 2 suspects for illegally dealing in Ivory.
The team received information that Brilliant Mkosana and Jonathan Mkwebu, aged 29 and 33, respectively, were in possession of ivory, which they were intending to sell at $6,000. The team then lured the 2 accused to Bulawayo Chief Sports Club, where they met the accused. When they got there, the accused produced the ivory which they had, and the detectives verified the ivory, which was real, unmarked raw ivory. The detectives then introduced themselves to the accused and produced their identity cards. They then told the accused persons that they were under arrest. We then recovered the ivory, which the accused were selling at $6,000. The accused have been taken to Trade Court for further management.
The crack team has also made some notable achievements lately.
CID, VTS and Homicide Bulawayo has since launched an all-women crack team under the Women Network banner, whereby women deal with serious crimes. As the police, we are saying to you criminals, watch out, the net is closing and these women are going to take you. For example, today we are at Trade Court, whereby 2 accused persons are appearing in court over a theft of ivory worth $6,000. The Lozike crack team managed to take Prosper Bule, a Malaicha who was terrorizing Bulawayo. He raped like 19 women. He appeared before the court with 19 counts of rape, and the court sentenced him to 232 years imprisonment.
From that story, please do join us in the second segment. It is the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. I must say thank you very much for staying tuned. The Ministry of Transport and Infrastructural Development recently opened to traffic and commissioned a 12.5 kilometer stretch along Nemakonde, formerly Lomagundi Road, a road that links Harare and Chinoi. The completion of this stretch is part of the bigger project aimed at completing the Bait Bridge Harare-Chirundu Road. During this event, the Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development, Honorable Felix T. Mona, also spoke about numerous projects that the ministry has completed and those that the ministry will embark on soon.
Ndoda kutenda nhasi nemufaro wakawedzerwa kuti nemuono wemutungamiri wedu vanoremekedzwa baba vamunangagwa. Basa iri ranga rakaoma patakatanga tichiziva kuti tichange tine hama dzichashanyira nyika ino yeZimbabwe burikidza neSADC. Asi toda kutenda kuti nhasi tiri kupupura tichiona kuti kunyangwe zvanga zvakaoma nehomwe yanga yakati tetepei, asi nhasi tiri kufara kuti tapedza mugwagwa yedu yose inotiendesa kuguta idzva redu rinova inonzi New City pachirungu, zvichireva kuti hatisisina mugwagwa usiri kutisvitsa kuNew City. Ndiri kupfuurira mberi, hatisingoperera maguta chete kune ayo maprovinsi akatitenderedza nyika yese yeZimbabwe. Tiri kuuya tichivandudza mugwagwa. Ndinotenda kuti iko zvino tiri kutaura kuBheshina Bwera tiriko, tiri kutaura Mount Selinda, tiri kutanga nechinguva chinotevera, tiri kutaura kunana Nyanga, kunana Ruwanga tiri kutevera. Uyezve pamusoro pazvose tine mugwagwa washungurudza mhuri yeZimbabwe weVictoria Falls taakuuya kuzovandudza.
He also took this opportunity to remind motorists to drive responsibly to prevent road carnage.
Ndinotenda kuti iko zvino tiri kumisikidza mitemo yedu pachirungu statutory instruments dzakati wandei dzinokomekedza kuti patinenge taakushandisa mugwagwa yedu tinge tichishandisa mugwagwa yedu nenzira yakatsarukana. Asi toda kutenda kuti nebandiko reTraffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe tichange tichishambadza kuyambira mhuri yeZimbabwe kuti kunyange patinopinda mugwagwa tingange tichifamba netsoka tiyeuke kuti mugwagwa yedu yapamhama, tava kufanira kupinda mugwagwa nehanya. Saka muchawana bandiko iroro richisenza zvakanyanya nemapurisa neVID kuti tirovedzere kuti tinofanira kuchengeta upenyu hwedu pamugwagwa.
Meanwhile, the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Tawengwa, was present to support these projects.
Pakataurwa nyaya yevision 2030 kana ichitaurwa nhasi, vanhu vanoti kurota, handiti the vision. Zvakafanana nemunhu akarara ari kurota, kurota kuti famba mugwagwa wakanaka fanika patiri panapa, kuti pamwe ndiri kuDubai. Asi apa tiri kuti hakusi kurota, chimuka chipepuka. This is reality, this is life, this is real.
The roads are being constructed and reconstructed. But as the Zimbabwe Republic Police, we are saying always drive responsibly. Remember, speed thrills, but speed also kills. Talking of road safety, the police is concerned with a number of road traffic accidents that have been reported around the country in the recent past, claiming lives and destroying property. In this regard, a visit to Kadoma led Crime and Road Safety Watch to Kadoma Traffic, where the officer in charge, Inspector Kelesi Lemoyo, bemoaned careless driving conduct and more.
Speeding is one of the major causes of road traffic accidents in Kadoma. As police, we are saying no to speeding. Stick or adhere to regulated speed limits to save lives and property. Safety first, there is no second chance. Remember, speed thrills, but it kills. Talking of speeding, it is always important to maintain the braking distance. A number of accidents are a result of failure to maintain braking distance. We also have a problem of drivers who do not report accidents. The message is clear. According to Section 70 of the Road Traffic Accident Act, Chapter 13(1)(1), it is the duty of every driver to report a road traffic accident within 24 hours of its occurrence. Failure to do so is an offense. According to the rules of the road, Statutory Instrument 308 of 1974, where there is a pedestrian crossing, pedestrians shall cross the road with due precaution. However, in highways, precedence is given to motor vehicles. Therefore, it is the duty of the pedestrian to check right, left, right, and only cross when it is safe to do so. Above all, we want to urge the motorist to always comply with instructions from police at any given time. Do not run away from the police. The police is there to protect the public, not to harm them.
Let us drive responsibly at all times in order to save lives and property. From that story, do join us in the third and final segment. It is the third and final segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. Thank you for staying with us. The Zimbabwe Republic Police busted a criminal syndicate that robbed passengers who were traveling aboard a bus. Crime and Road Safety Watch spoke to the officer commanding Police Masvingo Province, who narrated this story.
A stakeholder in Mwenezi assisted the police in tracking down armed robbers. The armed robbers had robbed passengers and also the bus crew, Blue Circle bus, which was traveling from Harare to Joburg. And they robbed the passengers and the crew of more than 62,000 rand and also more than $8,000. After sharing the spoils, 3 of the robbers hired a motor vehicle to Maranda area where they wanted to spend part of the money they robbed from the passengers. Information was received by the police, and the police requested for assistance, and they managed to track the motor vehicle that was being used by the accused persons. It is through this assistance that they managed to apprehend 3 of the accused persons.
ZRP Marondera Rural is investigating a murder case where a man killed his own father under unclear circumstances. Let us find out more.
As Marondera Rural, we have a sad incident that occurred at Rustenburg Farm, Marondera. We have a murder suspect, Knowledge Kapesa, aged 34 years, and who is believed to be mentally challenged, who assaulted and murdered his father in cold blood. Circumstances are that on the fateful day, Manuel Kapesa was in his garden harvesting some sweet potatoes. The suspect joined his father and asked for some sweet potatoes, but his father refused. This did not go well with the suspect, who allegedly picked up a big rock and hit his father several times on the head, and he succumbed to the injuries. As police, we are worried by a surge in cases of domestic violence involving mentally challenged patients, and in some cases, the mentally challenged are the perpetrators. We are therefore appealing to members of the public to ensure that mentally challenged patients receive their medication regularly. They are also expected to approach the mentally challenged with caution. When the mentally challenged are violent, we expect the members of the public to inform the nearest police station where they can be assisted for the patient to be referred to the nearest hospital for further management.
We now move on to people who are on the police wanted list. Dombo Tombo Police in Marondera is looking for Clint Tongai, age 33, of Rushingo Street, Rujeko, in Marondera, in connection with a rape case. Dombo Tombo Police is also looking for Ashley Madamombe of 4th Street, Yellow Street, Marondera, in connection with a murder case. Lastly, Dombo Tombo Police is also looking for Albert Nzombe of house number 11, Mupani Street, Rujeko, Marondera, in connection with a rape case. Should you have information that may help in locating any of these wanted people, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Alternatively, you can link with us on any of the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. You can visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw. Link with us on our email feedback@zrp.gov.zw. Talk to us on our X handle @Police Zimbabwe. Follow and like us on our Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Police. You can also watch all Crime and Road Safety Watch episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. Schools will be closing in the next few days. Just a reminder there to all motorists out there to remember to drive carefully in order to protect the young children as they travel from their respective schools. This brings us to the end of this week's episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch. From the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes and the Zimbabwe Republic Police, we say do take care and see you next time.